Hey, it's Kevin. Thank you so much for stopping by for the No BS social media chat. The other day I heard somebody say that, the dirtiest word, the biggest four-letter word in social media was data. Everybody wants to collect your data. Got to have the data. And I understand what they're thinking. Data is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I collect data every day. I go through all of my clients' social media profiles and check their stats, check their numbers, because I want to see what changed. I want to see if we did something that may have caused people to get more interested. I want to be on top of, let's say you start getting a video, all of a sudden it starts getting some views. You're like, well, we've got something here. We need to find a way to make that better. The dirtiest word in social media isn't data. It's actually one that's kind of associated with data, and it's algorithm. And man, I'm not going to go into the whole explanation in computer science, in mathematics, what algorithm is, but basically it's a formula. It's a formula that dates back to, Baghdad, back in there, right there, isn't that a bad thing? That dates back to ancient times about how theories were figured out. And really what's happening is algorithm as it's used today is what's causing, I think, all of our stress with social media. Facebook has an algorithm to determine which posts people are going to see. The more you engage with someone, the more of their posts you will see, and likewise, that's frustrating if your posts aren't engaged as much, especially if you've got a business page. Now Facebook, who owns Instagram, is about to do the same thing by changing their feed, and well, it's affecting everybody. I see it on all of my Instagram pages, where back in the day, I'd post a picture, and it's like, oh, okay, this is a good neon sign photo. I'm going to get a good 180, 200 likes on it, going to be no problem. Now, sometimes I'll get 100. Sometimes if I got a good day, 150, 175 max. So where are those 25 people? And what's funny is in that time period, I've actually gained 500, 1,000 new followers. So shouldn't they be more engaged? Well, if you know anything about engagement, no, not necessarily. Just because they follow you doesn't mean they're going to engage with you. So it's kind of understanding the algorithm that goes with it, what you've got to do to get people to engage further. Well, really, Instagram wants you to get more engaged, so you'll see more of their ads, which we see more and more of all the time on Instagram. So therefore, they want to put the best content, the content from people that you engage with all the time, at the top of the feed. So it will no longer be linear, where it's just the last most recent photo was posted, and the next most recent, and so on and so on. Twitter has talked about changing their algorithm to more of a curated feed, if you will. And I guess curated goes along with algorithm as in terms of being a dirty word. Well, don't for a minute think algorithms aren't everywhere on social media as people are collecting the data. I know for a fact that YouTube uses an algorithm to determine what's going to show up in your search, what's going to show up in that little sidebar on the right-hand side. You also might like this video, or at the end of your video if you've got it set up to be able to show other videos you can click on. I mean, their goal in life is to keep you on YouTube, to see, again, more of their ads, to get more engaged, to spend more time on the site, because the more time they can keep you on the site, the more numbers they can show to investors, the more numbers they can show to Wall Street, the more numbers they can show to possible, advertising clients. So it's important to understand that, well, at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about the algorithm. And more importantly, well, it's going to be mysterious. It's always going to be, hidden, because they don't want people to know the truth. They don't want people to know. At the end of the day, Facebook is about making money. It's always been about making money. And again, going back to the Social Network movie, where if you kind of watch it now and you go, well, wait a minute. He said he didn't care about making money. He wasn't worried about monetizing it. He was in it for the long game. It was the long con, as they say. And he wasn't worried about making money in the short term. He knew in the end, if he just did all the data right, if he got all the information, he was going to make money hand over fist. And well, we know how Facebook's turned out. We know how Instagram is turning out. And even YouTube with their algorithm. I do some work with YouTube, and their algorithms from their data people, from their data center, I don't understand how they come up with the algorithms. They can't explain to me how they come up with the algorithms. Somebody does, but it's all top secret. It's all hush-hush, because they don't want anybody to figure out the code, to break the code, to be able to beat the system. Dirtiest word in social media? It's algorithm. There's nothing we can do about it. But don't get tense about people wanting to curate, whether it's your Facebook, your Instagram, or your Twitter feed, or whatever. You know what? Again, at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. Now, of course, when you're paying for Facebook advertising, when you're paying for placement, that's a whole other story about whether that works or not. That's about creating engaging content, and that's another discussion, not only for many previous days, but for future days as well, too. We're back with another No BS social media chat next week, hopefully with some brighter news, some happier news. Sometimes we just got to deal with what we got to deal with, don't we? Yeah, you can find us nobssocial.com, our website. Yeah, we collect data on you there too. Minimal stuff though. I just want to see how many people come visit a day. Also on YouTube, Necessary Evil. You can catch the videos there on an OBS social page. And also, yes, on Facebook. Seeing a pattern here? They're going to collect data too. You can find it on our Intensity Media Facebook page. We're back next week with another No BS social media chat. You want to get a hold of me, you need a phone call, you need an email. It's coming up It's coming up right here at the end of the video. Thanks. Have a great day.